Now, moving away from the workers and for a small touch upon, uh, my understanding has always been, or in the last at least 10, 15 years, has been that there were no more asylums. There were no more asylum seekers. In the last few months, we've been watching everything on the news that's been going on with all the asylum seekers and them staying in the hotels and all those sorts of things. How did that happen? How did that come about?
So we've seen this in both legal and illegal migrants. Legal migrants, obviously, when they have no choice, in some cases, we have seen people making asylum claims because they had no choice. They don't want to go back, and then they just make claims. I understand sometimes they have a genuine reason to do so, and they've been obviously checked and examined by the Home Office. They have a whole system to process the asylum claims. But in some cases, people just make claims to, get a longer duration of time so that they can work meanwhile. Like, why is an asylum claim takes about a year to process. And when someone has been refused, they get a further right to appeal, which takes another 6 to 12 months time. So one can just play around the intention of immigration rules, and they can work by making any type of asylum claim. Now, obviously, with the illegal migration, which had like 40,000 crossings last year, more than 40,000 people who came illegally in this country. And of course, they don't come with anything in their hands. So the government, with their obligation as the signatories of the convention, had to put them to a safe place. So they've been offered places because the people who have come, they are in record numbers. So the government had no choice other than to put them into the hotels because the places are already full. And even the legal migration, as you've seen, that people have a lot of stress on the public services like NHS. There's a huge waiting list, policing all over this country. So the housing crisis is there. So it has impacted every service in this country, whether it's legal migration or illegal migration. That is why the government has decided to reduce it by introducing these new changes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because for some reason, I always thought that asylum claims have been stopped for a long time ago. Maybe
that is not true. So I think last year, as of I remember, there were nearly 100,000 asylum claims.
Oh, wow.